Hello.
Hey guys.
Hey guys, what's up? How you guys doing? Rhetorical. They can't respond right now.
Mm-hmm.
Who's listening? I don't know. But I've had a massive break from podcasts because of school, probably. I don't know. That's the excuse always. And I've come back with a friend.
Hello.
I'm
the friend.
This is Camille. Can I say your name?
I guess.
Yeah.
Camille.
This is Camille. I hope I don't just accidentally pronounce it wrong many times.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
She's my flatmate. Can I say that as well? I'm just gonna.
I guess. Yeah.
So,
well, I mean, we do live together.
We live together.
Makes sense for making a podcast.
Yeah.
Cats.
Podcasts.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. So expect more with her because it's just much easier, and we're also in the same course. So
having the same issues and aspirations.
Same issues and aspirations within film. If this is your first time listening to this, I'm Sabrina. And
hello, Sabrina.
Hi. I'm not talking to you. Talking to the people. It feels weird. Once you record, you feel like you're putting on a voice. Or like a personality. Makes me think of Katana. Anyways. This is like inside stuff. It's not gonna be understandable, but whatever.
You gotta be on the course.
You gotta be on the course. Yeah, so we both take film studies. We both have opinions on film. Blah, blah, blah. That's what this podcast is all about.
Oh, I have opinions on film. How? Original.
Yeah, everyone's a critic. But should everyone be a critic?
Oh,
discuss.
Goodness. Yeah, I guess. That's an essay topic.
It's an essay topic, but we're not here to talk about essays.
We're here to talk about Midsommar.
We're here, yeah. Nice. You should be a podcast person with the transitions.
Yeah, I mean, just let's get down to it, you know?
Let's get down to it. I really hope we don't run out of content. But anyways. So yeah, we're going to be talking about Midsommar today, and maybe other things if we run out of things to talk about.
Or if, we make idea associations.
Yeah.
Is that a saying?
Idea associations?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
I'm not English, so just disclaimer.
Is that trigger warning? I'm not English.
I don't associate with this culture.
Associate. I'm
not American either.
Oh, will you disclose your...
Oh.
I think that's part of your identity.
Guess. Haha.
Guess from the name.
And the accent.
Yeah. She's French. So...
Dude!
Well, it might... what if that context is needed?
Oh, if it attracts a French
listeners?
Community.
Sure, I'll put it in the tags. French. Even though we're not going to be talking in French, but whatever. So, we gotta get into it now. Midsommar, we watched it last night after an exam, so we did not make this last night because of tiredness. Yes.
Yeah, of course, that's the reason.
That's the reason. I've wanted to watch this film for a while. We've had a bit of an obsession with Florence Pugh.
Pugh.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the past few days.
Yeah. She's a cutie.
She's a cutie. She's just really cute. She has a lovely voice.
Yeah, and also, I guess she passes off really good as an American as well.
Yeah.
Because her voice is so deep.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's...
It is. Her voice is deep, but she has like a baby face.
She has a baby face.
And she looks so small. Oh, and when she frowns.
I wanna give her a hug.
Throughout the whole film.
Yeah, because, she's just surrounded by douchebags.
Yeah.
I guess that's the film.
The character, Danny.
I'm not... I don't know if the film is made so that, you know, it should be read with like all the symbols and the iconography that's put into it, or if it's just
take it as it is.
I
think
just
you can
cult.
You can read it. I didn't look up anything, but there's probably
so much stuff that I missed.
Videos out there going 100 things you missed from Midsommar. That's probably a title of a video with all the symbols and yeah, because I guess I didn't really think about it because I just was just enjoying it.
I guess I don't know if that's a good starting point, but what do you make of, you know, the last shot of her face?
Oh, we're talking about the last shot already.
I don't know. It's what, you know.
Yeah,
just stayed with
she
me.
Smirks. She laughs.
Well,
should we say spoilers? Obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spoilers. I should have said that before. I'll cut it in, but I think she enjoyed it a little in the end.
I just find it weird that just because she is the May Queen, she survives. I wish that there was
something more.
Well, like something else about her specifically that makes her like, oh, well, because she's kind and that she has an aura or something.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna spare her.
Yeah.
Because she's not fresh blood or I don't know, but sacrifice worthy.
Yeah. It does. You don't really know how they choose the people to die.
I guess just outside foreign,
and it just so happens. Well, maybe it's just chaos, you know? There's no reasoning for it. She just so happened to
win.
Is the reason she won because of her strength? I don't know. Because we don't know enough about her. That's what I mean.
Because, I mean, I guess she does study psychology. She suffers from anxiety and panic attacks.
Yeah. And now trauma.
PTSD, I guess.
PTSD.
I'm just... Okay. Just question.
Yeah.
If you understood anything about the parent's death.
Oh.
Was that... Was the sister... Did the sister kill them in a way?
Definitely.
So it's like a collective suicide? But the parents didn't know about it?
Yeah, they were just sleeping and she plugged in the car.
So she's... Okay, so this is...
Into her mouth and into the house or into their mouths as well.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if she was too young to be in a mental institution.
No, you're never too young.
Okay. Because I don't know why she was in that house, if she was just staying there or... Cause,
in the house? What do you mean?
In the house with the family.
Well, maybe she was just...
visiting.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's not really any context
guess that's not the
given.
point.
Yeah, it's not. But...
I guess what do you think is the point?
Of the film?
Yeah, like...
It's something about catharticism. Is that a word?
Well, it's cathartic.
It's cathartic for her, dealing with loss when you're surrounded by assholes.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I feel like I didn't say that I liked the film. Did you like the film? Yeah, okay. And now we can talk about it. But, yeah, what do you think is the point of the film?
I don't know if it's about, you know, punishing disrespectful attitudes or... I don't know if it's about punishment. I don't know if it's about...
Maybe. Because, yeah, each person did do something.
Because I guess... But is it... I mean, what's his name? The smoking guy.
Mark.
Okay, Mark. He's a you know, ignorant American typical asshole.
Yeah.
And like only interested in having sex and
vaping
and eating what he likes.
Yeah.
Not really interested in
the culture.
But does that
constitute killing him?
It's a bit extreme.
And I don't know if that's how they see it. As you said, the way that they're doing things is very just by tradition. I don't know.
I guess I don't know if... But they're definitely luring him, so they have in mind whether or not his personality is shit. They have in mind already to, like, you know, get him
in. I don't know. It seems like because the sacrifices had to happen regardless. 9 people had to die.
Yeah. And
it was just by chance that Danny, Florence Pugh, was able to survive. So...
Yeah, because she wasn't supposed to, like, well, originally, I guess, it's just an addition to the 9 people. She wasn't... so maybe she was never about to die.
Maybe she was never about to die.
Yeah.
But they all had to die, regardless if they were nice people or not.
Yeah, I guess, because, I mean, there's 2 people that, like, volunteer. So...
Yeah.
They don't see it... I guess they see it as something, you know, of worth and worthy of praise. Like, oh... goodness, you're dying for us, basically.
Yeah.
I didn't get the bear part, but...
I did. There was a lot of parts I didn't get. The way that some of them were killed, I wish I knew why, but I guess the movie doesn't tell you. Why the guy was ripped up like that in a very sort of art installation
I get same with, like, the 2 people with trees in them.
Yeah.
I guess, I don't know if it's just, like, oh, a way to look cool and we're not... This is not your typical horror film. Like, we make art. Or if it actually has meaning, if it's not just highbrow. I wish there was more context so that I could enjoy it more.
Me too. Because, I mean, there are films where if there's not context or if it demands you to look up stuff afterwards, I'm like, that's so stupid. I shouldn't have to look up stuff to enjoy a film. I think it would be nice on first viewing just to be, like, to leave with something, to be quite
Because I like,
astounded.
you know, some kind of subtle, like, oh, I'm pointing out this, you know, this myth or this reference, but very subtle, in a very subtle way. Yeah. I don't like things that are too on the nose, but at the same time, if this is overly, like, if this demands too much analysis, then it's a bit lazy of the director to just...
Ooh, I don't know. To expect the audience just to...
Yeah, I'm making all these mysterious killings, but I'm not really gonna explain the meaning behind it. Like,
yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know. Open into interpretation. Because too much.
Because, I mean, I guess just putting the excuse of, oh, it's a cult, so anything is possible.
I mean, it's supposed to be grounded in the Midsommar tradition.
But I don't know. Like,
I don't know the traditions.
Putting on the cutting, you know, cutting the face and putting it on.
Yeah.
Like, that's really, I guess, I really like the film, but I would have enjoyed it more if...
Given just a bit more context.
Because there's a lot of potential.
There's a lot of stuff as well. The whole... The kid with the disability. I mean, they did explain... But they didn't explain why. Wait, they did, didn't they? Why they do inbreeding specifically to create a disabled child. Because their judgment isn't clouded or something.
Like...
And then they write the book. I wasn't listening enough. The book of something that's important. Cause
see, the guy, is it Josh? The guy from The Good Place?
Was it Josh? Was it John?
Well,
I don't remember.
The guy who does his thesis.
Yeah.
Like the original one.
The original one, not the boyfriend. Ugh, asshole. Yeah.
So I understand why he would be like, oh, we have to get rid of him because, you know, he's taking pictures of our special thing. Like, that makes sense. But then...
And also, wasn't in the end the book was still taken away? It was gone. Remember? That was a whole little mini plot that didn't really...
But I think that's a lie. Like,
Who took it?
It was a lie.
I
don't think anyone took it.
Oh, because I thought it would have been cool if there was like a mini conspiracy going on within the cult.
Oh, yeah, that would have been cool, but I think, no, it's just a lie to explain to the boyfriend and, what's her name?
Danny.
Danny, Danny. To just, yeah, he's not dead, your friend Josh, I guess he just disappeared with the book.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
And then it's just another, like, way of illustrating how shitty the boyfriend is. Because, like, he's like, oh, I don't associate with this guy at all.
So, this group of friends is not a group of friends.
No. I mean, no, definitely not. I mean, they're brought together just by the idea of, like, either making a thesis, so just really personal, or, like, banging hot Swedish girls.
The main group, just without Danny, I don't know how they survived as a friendship group. They have nothing of worth to talk to each other. I mean, if something that easy can break up a friendship, like the whole thesis thing, I mean, that's not a small thing, but, like, I don't associate with him anymore because we're doing the same thesis.
Oh.
They couldn't hash that out. They couldn't talk about that. Friendship is just... There was no friendship in that main boy group.
There was no love at all, affection.
It was weird.
Whatsoever.
The whole drug thing as well, it was like, no, you can't not take the drugs now because we'll have a different timing trip.
There was so much guilt put onto, like, if you're not doing what's expected of you, like what's socially, I don't know, common, or socially associated with, like, having fun.
Yeah. They're so old, they shouldn't have to, I mean, they're not that old, but they're doing their master's or thesis.
Yeah.
So they're older. I just feel like they should, I don't know, be over this sort of, petty stuff. Especially with Danny. I feel like no one treats her like a human being.
I guess Pele?
Yeah.
But then again, he's a bit, well...
He did offer them all... I think he didn't think she would die. I think he was very, like, oh, she's going to become May Queen.
He did see her as, like, when they were talking on the couch.
Yeah.
When he found out. He's like, oh my god, I'm just discovering how much potential there is in this girl.
Yeah, but the only thing was, like, oh, we both lost our parents. I guess there's a lot with that. There's not just one small thing.
Yeah, but that's not a personality trait.
Well, it can shape a person, I guess.
It can, but just saying I lost my parents. Yeah. It's not.
I mean, I guess he saw her as, oh, well, you can join my family.
Oh, yeah. Have you ever been held? Mm. And then she's held, like, physically multiple times.
Yeah. I thought it was funny though in that scene when he just holds her hand and she goes, "No, stop. Christian will come in." They were just holding... That's like a thing to do to anyone, who just got... Does no one hold her hand? Where is her girlfriends? Because she was on the phone with someone earlier. Going, boyfriend's... I don't want to tell him my problems. That relationship was too... toxic in the first place.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, do you think that at the end she's like... Is she on drugs?
She is. Definitely still on drugs.
Or high from everything that's going on. Just like...
Both, ooh. Definitely. Oh, her big dress at the end where she can't move at all and it's just her little frown. That is such a specific, like, face of always about to cry. Mm. But she's free in the end.
Yeah. I mean, I guess she's free from any toxic
boyfriend, because it was so sad, the scene where she's like, I'm sorry,
throws up.
Oh, when she throws up, oh yeah, from seeing that. And
sorry, what were you gonna say?
Well, way earlier on of just their relationship and her being so apologetic for his shitty actions.
About the Sweden.
Yeah, because it's absolutely understandable to be,
like, I wish he would have told me. And then he's like, oh, well, I'm sorry, I'm trying to apologize.
That's not an apology. Ugh. It just made me sad. It hurt my heart seeing that because that's very common. I think a lot of women think that they're always in the wrong.
Yeah, I'm boring him with all my troubles and my issues.
When
But
in reality, he's a little boy, and you have to help him if he can't handle.
Like, you know,
like
when
that.
she goes to him and says, have you seen the girl or whatever, like, you know, the couple, basically.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I don't know.
He's dismissive.
And then he's just like, oh, yeah, so, inbreeding. Sure.
To more important things, like incest.
And, like, you can actually see it. Like, she's just, what the fuck?
Yeah. She's the only one that questions what is happening. But thank God she didn't question too much, because I was scared she would get hurt. I
guess I did not anticipate throwing off the cliff.
Oh. When they jump off?
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened pretty quickly.
I guess there's so much imagery in there. Just like the flowers and the white.
It's a very white movie.
And circles.
Circles, yeah, around the totem pole.
It's just, dancing. I wish I knew more about, like, actual Midsommar.
I kind of, I don't want to go to a cult like this, but I would like to participate in traditions of just running around a totem pole. And with flowers in my hair. That sounds quite nice.
It's very utopic.
Oh, yeah.
And in an ideal world, we're just wearing flowers and dancing around a totem.
And we just sleep in in the same barn house thing, and yeah. I don't know, it feels similar to Hereditary, which you haven't seen yet, but maybe we'll watch it and do another one of these podcast things. But just sort of, it's doomed kind of in the end, and it just, I don't know.
It's...
Because there aren't, like, big climaxes in this film. It just, all sort of things are happening. The first shock is, like, the two people jumping off the cliff. But then things just sort of happen.
I guess it's more of an atmosphere based. It's not, I wouldn't say it's a horror. That's why sometimes I wish I knew absolutely nothing of a film. Yeah. To go complete, tabula rasa, like blank slate. Tabula rasa? Yeah, make it, in French we say tabula rasa. It's tabula rasa, I think it's Latin for saying like, we're just wiping everything off and just starting off with a fresh mind. Okay. And
that's completely impossible for films.
Oh, yeah, it is impossible. Especially now. Yeah. Like, I shouldn't go on Twitter.
You shouldn't go on Twitter, though, to be fair.
Like, there's something I need to stop doing.
2020.
Yeah.
Less. Go. Do you have, because it's on Apple, on iPhones, to see your screen time with specific apps?
I don't want to see that.
But it'll scare you into not going on specific apps so much.
Yeah, Twitter is just so toxic. I hate film Twitter.
Is. You always get upset
because people are so annoying.
Yeah, but you don't have to see it.
Yeah, if I don't see it, I'm not.
If you don't see it, it doesn't exist.
It don't exist. No.
Ignorance.
It's just, I think it baffles me that people like that actually exist and think, I'm actually going to write this thing that I believe in.
Thankfully, they exist, but they don't say these things out loud. That's why Twitter exists. They just vomit all of their thoughts very unfiltered. Yeah, vomit. Unfiltered, without any regard for other people on Twitter.
The thing is, people see it and they can... Anyways.
Anyways.
I'm just bringing that up because I'm wondering if seeing so much of Florence Pugh fans kind of... I'm gonna like her, and now I'm gonna see the film and like her.
I think she's... No, the film definitely pushes you to side with her. There's not a lot given about her. Like, we don't really know her strengths and weaknesses. I don't know. You're just kind of seeing her process of getting over death, which I guess is... It's cathartic. Like, I really like that scene where they're just screaming at each other. Mm-hmm. Because I think everyone needs to do that once in a while. It's like, it's
Cool.
different from people just being like, oh, I'm sorry
Just collective
about
screaming.
your loss.
You can't do that everywhere, though. It's
You
a good
can't?
thing.
Oh.
No, it's a good thing they're in, an open space.
Yeah.
With, no one around. You can't do that in a flat. People will think,
Someone's dying?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. But I like it. It's very animalistic,
Yeah.
primitive.
I wish I could just scream more.
Me too.
But
you
in
can't
a
even
city,
scream in a pillow because you'll still hear it.
Yeah.
I know this from
Oh.
from practice. But yeah. Unfortunate. Maybe we could go to there are soundproofed rooms.
Or open spaces. Or
you can soundproof your apartment. That's kind of dangerous
Or
as well.
yeah, because
What if you need people to hear?
In this, if you go to the swimming pool and just scream in the sea, in the water,
It's really, it's nice, but I want to hear myself scream.
Yeah, and also I would be scared of just swallowing the water.
Was it worth it? Just, is this why you want to go swimming? Because you want to scream underwater?
No, it's for my poor back. But, yeah, there's a lot of breath as well in the film.
Yeah, I like it though.
Wait,
this
how
is why
do they do
it reminds
that?
me of the OA. Yeah, they go.
I think it's very natural.
It's really
isn't
weird
it?
to record, but it's like it's a bit like meditation. There's the dragon breath.
The dragon breath.
It's what my mom would do. Context: my mom used to be a yoga teacher. I don't know if anyone else does this, but it'd be like. And letting out a very rapid breath, and then going.
Like a locomotive.
And it's it really rests your heartpeat.
I know
after doing
that my mom, because she was taking
yoga
yoga classes
yeah.
a lot, and I was a kid, and we would go to this is very weird piece of trivia, but right. Go to Disneyland, and I would get a lot of anxiety from before going on a
ride.
A ride.
Coaster.
Yeah, because. I don't know, my heart just goes all over the place.
Yeah.
And then because there was such a long queue, I had the time to anticipate. I would just...
The anticipation's the worst.
Yeah.
I think that's the part where you get the most anxiety.
Yeah, and then I would get, oh god, I want to leave.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I would see, little kids way smaller than me just being so happy to go there without any
apprehension, any fear.
And my mom would, teach me to breathe, which is a weird thing.
Well, that's just...
Maybe we don't know how to breathe.
We don't know how to breathe because we do it without thinking. And then when you actually do it, you can really calm yourself. Yeah. Probably should meditate. I should do headspace again. But anyways, my lips are really dry. Hang on. So we've talked for 30 minutes.
Okay. Something else you want to say?
I don't know. Did we really come to a conclusion with... We don't have to. This isn't a freaking essay or presentation.
No, it's just thoughts.
It's just thoughts. I feel like this is a film where you can really go into depth online finding stuff.
Yeah.
But it's nice on its own, so...
Just on top of my head, I guess... Oh, I did see a tweet.
Oh, you saw a tweet. Yeah, good time.
About how, I actually kind of agree with this one. Huh, shocking. But...
Wow. Yeah.
About how I guess following the Golden Globes awards, someone said how it's a shame that performance isn't horror with a lot of finger.
What the heck are you saying? Horror?
Horror genre is, the performances in it, they're really... acknowledged.
Yeah.
And then they talked about how Lupita Nyong'o in Us.
Yeah.
She's amazing.
She is good in Us. I didn't really like the movie, but...
We did see that together.
We saw it together before we lived together.
Oh.
Whoa. Anyways.
And
yeah.
Florence Pugh performance.
Yeah,
No,
and also Toni Collette from Hereditary.
Yeah, and they talked about her as well.
Because she was really snubbed. I mean, Hereditary was fine. Her performance was really good and really impressive.
So I guess what made the film, what I really liked about the film was Florence Pugh.
Yeah, I kind of almost wish it didn't cut so often after, like...
her crying?
Yeah, really immediately. I want to see her crying a bit more.
Like scenes, like for example, I guess you know the transition where she opens the bathroom door to in the plane. She just kind of.
Yeah. Actually, she cries enough. I feel like she probably. Ooh, I mean, because some of her crying sounds like she's about to throw up, which is.
Yeah.
That's really crying.
Panic attack is that.
Yeah.
But also. I guess, oh my god, I can't watch a film without being a film student anymore. That's the curse.
That's
okay.
The
but
curse and
I was
the
thinking
beauty.
about the male gaze.
Okay.
Because I was thinking, oh well, she's not, like she's wearing like very baggy
slacks. Yeah. I actually really liked her outfit because it's similar to stuff that I wear sometimes.
I mean, like when you go onto I don't know where they live in the States, but to, go from the States to Sweden, that's a long ride.
Yeah.
Well, plane.
That's a long ride.
So you want to be comfortable, and no, it's very well. I don't know. It's very real. Like what she wears. It's you don't forget it's a film, but you forget that it's maybe a Hollywood production in certain ways.
Glamorous.
That she's not so pampered.
I don't know if it was for copyright issues, but I noticed that their clothes were always plain, or maybe it's artistic, very just blues, dark blues, or cold blues, and which is a very nice contrast with like all the white that we see. Like we were always able to point out the boyfriend because he would just be wearing a dark blue shirt, or her because she would be wearing something.
Yeah,
else.
I guess that's visually.
It's visually nice, but I liked her outfit. It's. So do you think the male gaze isn't really prevalent
it's just
in
I'm trying to think about how Laura Mulvey.
Okay. Oh my gosh!
No.
For context, Laura Mulvey is a feminist film theorist.
Yeah, and she. Oh God, no! I don't want to explain what it is, but she argues that even women spectators. Well, we're subject to the male gaze when we watch a film because everything is about the woman. Basically, but being an object.
Okay.
For
pleasure.
For pleasure, yeah. For visual pleasure and narrative pleasure.
Yeah.
And according to her, it's in every film.
In every Hollywood.
Or
classic.
I guess counter cinema, like European art cinema, is less present, or.
It's true, but counter, it means it's always trying to. Counter Hollywood, so it always goes back to it. But anyways.
But I was trying to, see maybe if I'm not seeing it, the male gaze, or if, because it's so present, I'm being, blind to it when it's obviously there, but...
I don't think it's obvious.
I don't. I mean, in this film, I really appreciated the fact that, okay, we're seeing naked men, we're seeing naked women, but it's not in a
fetishistic way.
Yeah, it's...
I don't think so. So much stuff is the shots were all very far away as well, showing the full body if we want to get into fragmentation.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't glorify people's bodies,
No.
it just showed it.
As a body, it's not like, parts.
Parts are very
objectified.
sensual.
I guess... Yeah, and even the scene where the boyfriend is having sex
with the
and when
girl.
There's a lady pushing the butt.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's I really liked how the body was treated in this film.
Yeah. Just as a body.
Yeah, like it's a body. It's not about it's not supposed to be beautiful or anything.
It's kind of gross, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I guess we see insides, and there's no respect for the body in this film.
There's no respect for the body. No, but should say that we laughed a lot. Like, we laughed a lot in this movie, but maybe it's because we're together.
About what?
Well, that whole scene was a bit...
Oh,
the sex scene.
I don't know if I laughed because it was funny. It was just more of like, oh, okay. I'm surprised. This is unusual.
Yeah.
How is it rated?
Dunno. Can check.
This is not PG-13. For all the graphic.
No. I do not think so. It's 18. No one younger than 18.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
So, yeah.
Okay, so...
Oh my gosh.
I'm just wondering about, like, shots, you know, at the beginning where they're in the car arriving, and then it goes upside down, and then...
Oh.
Is that just visually cool, or is there a purpose?
Is their world turning upside down once they enter this cult place?
Because, you know, the sun never
sun never sets.
Blah, blah.
I don't know.
There's so many elements.
There's so many things. I liked all the food moving and remember? The food moving on the dining table?
Oh, with the drug effect.
Because I like that, because it was something in Hereditary as well where you start looking, because all of the shots are always just kind of static and wide, so you can start looking at things and scare yourself because there's something that, I don't know, your attention was not garnered to, and then you surprise yourself by looking at it. It's like that. You start noticing all these little things. And I liked that. Yeah. No, I liked this. We'll watch Hereditary, because if you want... That's more horror, I think.
Yeah, I guess I expected
it's also
to be
with
more...
ghosts, so it's very much horror, I think.
guess I expected to be more scared.
It's classified as a psychological thriller.
That's better.
Yeah, on Google, so...
Okay, yeah, I guess it depends on the website. Certain put horror and thriller.
I think because he made Hereditary, which is more horror, so they're like, oh, he's a horror director now, which sucks to be like...
What's his
specified name? Ari Aster.
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 I guess this film is considered... I mean, it was praised.
It was.
It was praised. Because, I mean, it's not your regular length as well.
It didn't feel that long.
It didn't feel that long.
It was slow, though, I guess.
It was... There's not much of a climax, as you said. There's not... You know, the main protagonist is not... She doesn't have a goal.
No.
So you don't know if there's a solution. It's just, like, stuff happening to her.
Yeah, because she doesn't... Well, yeah. I mean, the way that she dealt with seeing her boyfriend having sex was... They didn't even, like, talk about it.
Oh, no,
She just let them have at it with him, I guess.
I just really liked... the way it was shot. Like, you know, the moment where she enters the boys' room, and then it's just a shot of, like, the boys, and we can only see them through the mirror. I thought that was a very, very cool shot.
It was very grimy. It was very dark. It's kind of almost David Fincher-y. The color palette of the beginning bits of just the interior.
Okay.
Oh, can't touch that. No. But yeah, I like that. They did that mirror thing as well before.
Is that, I mean, could that be... Do you sense... because you watched Hereditary, do you feel that there's a sense of, oh, this guy could have his style and could be considered as...
Oh, an auteur. Oh, I hate talking about auteurs.
I know.
But, you know, outside of our degree, that's just how films are talked about. It's always related to the director. Do you know?
Because, I mean, even Michael Bay could be considered an auteur in some sense. Like, oh, you know.
Michael Beck?
Michael Bay.
Michael Bay.
Like, oh, you know, he makes that kind of film.
Yeah. He makes that kind of film, right. And that's how films are just talked about, generally. So, I mean, yeah. Because he he does have a style. It's these, like, static shots, very wide shots.
Mm-hmm.
He does that in Hereditary. A lot of, like, as I said, shots where you can look around the room and choose what to look at, which I like.
But it's very world building.
It is, but this one was different because it was outside. And I think that's different because it's just
I liked how it was very
bigger.
light.
I liked it too. It was, yeah, Hereditary's dark. It's inside a house most of the time. We should watch it. Now I actually really want to watch it. But for another time.
Because I guess... Yeah, I wish I hadn't watched the film thinking it was a horror, because I was always expecting something to happen.
Oh! Nah.
So I was excited.
Already knew the bit of the style, I guess. Slow burn.
But I really liked I thought it was very surprising. There was a lot of... Didn't expect that. Well, I did see, certain things coming.
Yeah.
But...
I was scared she was gonna die.
No.
Somehow. Who was the girl in the shed, when she first had the drug trip? She went into the little shed.
Yeah.
That was the only thing that actually scared me because it was very quick and I was like, oh, that's a girl in the corner.
Oh, yeah. But then, it's that same kind of, I don't know, moment when when she becomes May Queen.
Yeah.
She thinks she sees her mother.
Yeah. It was scary.
Well,
I don't know why. I don't like... I mean, it's scary.
I think one of the moment I liked the most was when she first has her trip. And she's like, they're making fun of me!
No.
And she's just like, oh... She, the guy asked her if, she wants some help, and he's like... And she turns around and you can see her crying. I
think that was a pretty accurate depiction of a bad trip.
Yeah.
Just doesn't want to trouble anyone. Oh, bless her. She doesn't want to trouble anyone,
No. Oh my god. I just want to give her a big hug.
Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, damn. Well, we've talked for 45 minutes.
Huh.
So, I mean...
That's
enough.
That's enough.
I think that's enough about one movie. Now I feel like I've over-talked about one movie. But that's kind of cool, because I wish we also, talked about Prisoners. I liked that movie a lot. But now I can't remember specific parts.
I don't mind talking about Prisoners.
Prisoners?
I love this one.
Maybe we can.
Now?
No. Oh. At some other point. Do we have anything else to talk about?
Now, I'm sure I can find something.
Well, we don't have to. I guess, yeah, hopefully, I don't know, we can end this.
We can end this.
So, to end this, I guess, I did put my rating for this film on Letterboxd, social media stuff, not any of my other social medias, but follow the Letterboxd if you want to see ratings of films. Yeah. Do you want people to follow your French version of Letterboxd?
Goodness, no.
No. Okay. Well then, never mind. It doesn't exist.
It doesn't.
Well, I don't know about scheduling for this. I mean.
Oh, expect us another time.
That's very specific. Well, hopefully weekly would be nice.
Oh, I guess, yeah, weekly is it's doable.
It's doable. It's watch a movie and
talk about it.
That's
what we already do.
We already do that. But it's nice because it'll force us to actually watch some things.
Well,
see you next week. If you've seen the movie, obviously, comment down below. I don't know how to do this. Oh yeah, because I don't know if I can put these podcasts on iTunes because I don't want to pay for RSS. If anyone knows how to get a free... Oh, I don't know if that's okay to say. Oh yeah, it is. Whatever. Does anyone know how to get free RSS, how to make a podcast for free on iTunes? Then let me know, because I don't want to pay. But otherwise, these will go on YouTube for now, and I think that's fine.
Oh god.
Say all of my sentences like it's a question.
Sure.
It's fine.
It is.
It is fine. No question about it. I have nothing else to say.
Okay, well. See.
I didn't know if we were gonna have like a catchphrase.
Oh, a catchphrase. No
okay.
catchphrase. Goodbye.
Goodbye. I don't know what we'll watch next.
I guess that will be a surprise.
That'll be a surprise, because I was gonna treat this like a book club.
Stay tuned.
Wait, I thought I was gonna treat this like a book club. You know, where it's like, we're gonna watch this next week, so watch it and be prepared.
I mean, if you have recommendations.
Yeah, put it down, and then, I don't know, we'll see. Oh my goodness. We'll just see.
We're doing this as if, you know, we had a big audience.
Yeah. Well, you know, you gotta manifest the energy you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People,
2020.
get on it.
All right. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.